se les está robando su niñez.
They're losing their childhood. It's being robbed because they're being given responsibilities as an adult. Maybe a girl who's 10 or 11 is taking care of her younger siblings. She has to cook, she has to do the laundry. Because her parents, to be able to get money, they have to be outside of the house. So there's many girls who don't enjoy their childhood. They are taking responsibilities of an adult at an early age.
Sí, en sus hogares les proveen.
In their homes, they are provided with food, but if we step into their houses and see how they live, the most they eat is 1 meal a day. So they get used to waking up later in the day, even though they are in extreme poverty. They wake up later so that they only have to have 1 meal.
Our focus was the adults, but they resisted the gospel because of drugs, alcohol, fornication, even stealing. And so we thought the way to change this would be to change the next generation, and we started working with children on March 20th of 2011. Well, Rayitos is an opportunity to share Christ with lost souls. Not only did we see the spiritual need, but also the physical need. And as we saw the future they would have with their parents. And the Bible teaches us that the soul that sins will die. That motivated us to work with these children.
Rayitos started on the front porch of a member of the church's home, and 100 kids would come, and they would come early because those who sat in the front row would be fed first.
I would walk from my house from around 7:30 to 8 in the morning. I would walk to Sister Marbeli's house, who was in charge of buying everything that we needed, the onions, the oil, the wood. We would get to the place and put 3 rocks on the ground. And then we would put the barrel on top and we would cook. No matter if there was mud or if there was pouring rain, we always cooked.
We would have a Bible story, a verse, some singing time, and then we would feed the kids and they would go home.
We feed the kids Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but we'd like to increase it so that we can feed them all week, but we don't have enough resources to do that.
We need a lot of people to pray so that this becomes a reality. They could also support us financially to give an instrument of work that is just a means to help this family to be reached with the Word of God.
Before the feeding center, most of these children were malnourished. A lot of them were not taken care of. You can see that some of them take showers in the morning, others don't. Maybe they wear clothes, maybe they don't. And through this program, a lot of them have been able to grow physically. If we weren't there throughout these 5 years, they would probably still be malnourished because the food in their homes is still very scarce.
Well, I think that if the feeding program didn't exist, many of these girls who are there, maybe they would already be pregnant. Maybe they would have left their homes with somebody. Maybe some of them would be in drugs or in prostitution. I think that the fact that God has allowed us to be there is to impact the lives.
I love these kids, and so I pray that God will provide people to come alongside us and come behind us so I never have to know what that's like.
It's not just a feeding program. It's an opportunity to bring Jesus Christ into the lives of these people